It was stressful because the director would be like talking about my character, but he's saying my name. And so he'd be like, yeah, well, Carson, you're like this. And it's like,
yeah, Carson, you dress like today.
Yeah, Carson, he'd be like, like Carson needs more stains on her shirt. Get more tteokbokki over there.
So did you enjoy playing this character?
Yeah, I think as a female, it is stressful, because you always think about, I gotta look pretty. People gotta think I look, nice. And
this character wasn't necessarily supposed to, right?
No. And so it is kind of, it is a little depressing to and recently we got to see a couple episodes, and it's kind of hard to see myself looking so like I just woke up and I rolled out of bed and you know what I mean? It's you put a lot of pressure on yourself, especially in Korea, for people to think that you look beautiful. And
is it safe to say this might end up being your biggest role? And so you have this thing like, I want to present myself.
Yeah. And, I met with the creator and he was like, yeah, but you're charismatic, it's like the character, everybody loves her, and in Korean sitcoms, a lot of times we use our actual names. Yeah. So in the show, my name is Carson, like Carson.
Cool. That's cool.
So he was like, yeah, but everybody's going to love you because you're that 언니, you're that Nuna that's just so chill and doesn't care about her fashion and, blah, 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 blah. But I'm just like, yeah, but I look so ugly.
Yeah. But you know what? The women who I always think are really cool on TV are the ones who play roles like that. But then when they go out on the red carpet, you're like, damn. Yeah. So you just use that as an opportunity to.
That's what it comes down to. I mean, at the end of the day, you're playing a character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think a lot of the time, though, people that are watching the show, there are people out there that still can't differentiate the difference between reality and television.
And it doesn't help that my name's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
it was stressful because the director would be like talking about my character, but he's saying my name. And so he'd be like, yeah, well, Carson, you're like this. And it's like,
yeah, Carson, you dress like today.
Yeah. Carson, he would be like, like Carson needs more stains on her shirt. Get more tteokbokki over there.
I see.
So you're that messy on the show. You got tteokbokki.
I don't understand that either, because if they use your real name for the character's name, from my perspective, it makes it so much harder to get into character.
It really was. And it was really hard for me because everybody's calling me Carson, on the show. And it's weird because I have to, and they really wanted me to change my way of speaking Korean. Mm-hmm. They wanted me to sound
like
more,
a foreigner?
No, like an ajashi. They wanted me to
Really?
Because that's my character, but that's not me, and even when we had to go in for AD, voice recording for some parts that maybe the mics weren't great or we talked over each other, I would have to listen to a couple clips of me because I kind of was like, how did I talk? Because I had to talk differently to fit this character.
Yeah.
And the director had to play me some clips because he was like, why do you sound so nice? Where did Carson go? Because I'm talking all pretty.
This is Carson.
Yeah, he was like, I need the other Carson. And I'm like, trying to get back into that character.
You kind of talk like an ajashi, right? In Korean.
Well, I am an ajashi.
You are an ajashi.
Yeah, what do you expect?
I mean, you're a little bit hyper ajashi as far as foreigners speaking Korean go, right?
To be honest, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know.
You're just you.
I'm just me. Yeah, I think it's different when you're performing in a role as well, because you have to take on the role of a character. So a lot of the stuff I do these days is just me being me. So it's not I'm not trying to perform. I'm not trying to be somebody else. I'm just whatever. I'm just going to do what I'm going to do and play it straight.
Oh, did you like that? There's plenty more where that came from. Subscribe.
Smash that like button.
Turn on notifications so you don't miss any more content.